Your coworkers are not your friends. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. I got inspiration from this YouTuber. If I remember the video I saw, I'll post it down below. I'll pin it. But to be honest, that video really inspired me to make this video. I'm gonna tell y'all why. And there's gonna be some people that may feel a different way about it. And I'm not saying you can't meet no good friends or nothing like that at work. But to be honest, you are there to make money. You are there to knock out goals. You are there to build. You're not there to make friends. You are there to make money. When you signed that agreement, you signed up to work, not to build fulfilling relationships and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have this misconception that, oh, if you're not, listen, I tried that. I've done it. I've met good friends that I still talk to today, that are best friends, that are real close, that are like family. But a lot of times when you're at work, people have different paths. They're there just to get a check. They're there just to cause mayhem in the midst of what you're trying to do positively. And it goes back to what I was saying about you don't have to tell people everything that you're trying to do. And I'm relatively positive on this channel, right? I'm relatively like positive. I try to be on the positive side on this channel. I try my best. But you know what? I had to get this off my chest. Your coworkers are your coworkers. They are there because you work with them in the same space. But there's gonna be some people who see you going down a path or trying to follow the rules or whatever it is at work and may want to derail that process, if you will. They may try to derail that. And in the midst of that, if you're focused on just getting the work done, that will keep you along that path. But there's gonna be some people that are not gonna want to have that happen. They're gonna want to derail that. They're gonna want to get you out of your path. They're gonna try to push you in a different direction. They're gonna try to, hate on you. I don't know what, for whatever it is. And I'm a little bit older now, so I done seen a lot, and I done seen it from the outside in. I done seen people deal with it. But coworkers are your coworkers, and there's some people that may smile in your face and act like they cool with you, and they're really not. I had to tell myself, hold on, y'all, I want to get the camera on this side. I had to tell myself, I was like, yo, I started to realize, and it's just something that's been on my chest for a minute. I've been thinking this for a minute. And when I saw this video, I was like, yo, I gotta talk about this. And I'm gonna tell you, there'll be people that will see you shining. They will see you shining. And I mean, not about gear, not about none of that. I'm talking about you being the person that you are, the great person that you are, the person that you're capable, who you capable, what you can do. And there's gonna be people that don't want to see you make it. And that's fine. That's fine. Keep that over there. But the bottom line is, there's gonna be some people that will try to derail that process, your growth, your greatness. Maybe you're working a small job just to try to knock something out. Maybe trying to pay something off, or you're using it as a stepping stone, or maybe you're trying to climb that ladder. That's fine. Like, I have nothing against any of that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to coworkers and friends, I've learned to keep my circle very, very small when it comes to that. I'll tell you a story. So I had, and this is a story about how I ended up getting really, really cool. I ended up meeting my best friend, and I'll tell you. So I went for a job. I interviewed, everything went great. Long story short, They ended up going a different way. They needed somebody else to do something, and I just didn't have that skill, and that's fine. You know, short time later, I ended up getting a job and still working around the company. I met with the boss, and I didn't take it personal. The person who interviewed me we ended up collaborating in another space, and it was great. And he came to me and he was like, yo, to be honest with you, I really wanted you to work on my team, and please forgive the wind, man. I'm just using my front-facing camera on my phone, so if I can edit it out, if not, I apologize. Seriously, let me try and get back into the light. I'm just trying to hold this phone in my hand. But long story short, he was like, listen, we went a different direction, but I really wanted you to join the team. And then I was working for this other company, and things didn't kind of work out. And I had went to go check out the location for another project we was working on. And that morning it was raining, it was snowing, and I got to the location late because it was a snowstorm. And excuse me. Long story short, I was like, I get off the phone, I walk in, I'm taking off my jacket, I got a lot of gear on me and stuff, and he's like, yo, what's up? Everything all right? You don't look yourself. I was like, nah, just, it's a rough morning, snowstorm, and I still got here. I was like 5-10 minutes late, but he was like, what, they giving you a hard time? And I was like, here, there, whatever. You know how jobs are. And long story short, he was like, listen, I know before we had went a different direction, and things didn't work out, but I have a spot for you, and I want you to come join the team. And obviously in that case, I was like, yo, obviously in any situation, things got, I moved on. I was just happy, I would say in that situation, let me come back with it. In that situation, I was like, yo, let's do it. Let's do it. There was some things that I wanted to let go in that other company and join this company. It was an opportunity. I didn't want to pass it up. And things worked out, right? And then today, that was my boss at the time. And now we're really close friends. We've been friends, I would say, probably like more than like 7-8+ years. You know what I'm saying? And, that's one example of someone who is actually your friend. You know what I'm saying? We culminated and became really good friends. Someone to big you up. We support each other. We help each other out. We got each other's backs. But those people you see every day, those people that you bump into, and they may, they're not pulling in the same direction that you are while you're at work, because work is a grind, and sometimes you got to collaborate, you got to work together. But those people that do not have that same initiative, that same drive, are not there for the same reason, those are not your friends. Those are not your friends. Sometimes you got to let go of dead weight. And I'm gonna be honest. They may be like, oh, yo, what up? What's good? And I'm not saying, I have mad friends that are coworkers, that were coworkers in the past, and we're still cool today. So I don't want to get it twisted. But at the end of the day, not everybody at your job who's your coworker is your friend. They may smile in your face, ah ha ha ha, and then when you turn around and you leave, or something goes up, or let's say something comes up, they don't got your back. They're not there to support you. When something happens that is not out of the expected, they're not gonna have your back. And you are there to do a job. That's it. Your obligation is the company. You shine the dotted line, that's your job. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting real passionate about this because, I done left companies, I don't work different places, and once you're done. And they'll turn your back on you. And those are not your real friends. Those are not your peoples. The real people are the ones that, if you do culminate that relationship, that got you through thick and thin, that will support you, that will big you up, that will help you, that will inspire you, that will support you, that will have you. When you fall, they have you. I'm just, I'm being real. And I'm not saying I don't have no friends from jobs. I have plenty of friends from old jobs. Real friends, people who will support you. And it's funny because at one point it used to bother me. It really used to bother me. It used to make me feel like, yo, like, damn, I'm here every day. I'm grinding. This is not, you know, they share my back, or it's just a movement. It's a little weird. But as I learned and as I grew, I realized things. And that's what happens when you grow up and you get older and you start to mature and you start to see things for what they are. You know what I mean? So, contrary to belief, coworkers are not your friends. You're there to do a job. You're there to make money. You're there to grow. You're there to you know, get yourself right and build a future. Some people are just passing through. Some people are trying to, you know, provide a roadblock in the proverbial direction you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I'm not saying you can't be civil, but at the end of the day, just focus on what you're working on. Forget about everybody else. Keep your head down, blinders up, and focus on what you got going on. And I know this may ruffle a few feathers, and that's fine. I had to get this off my chest. And when I saw that video, I was inspired. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, stay focused on your plan and your grind. Don't let nobody cause an obstacle in the direction you're going. And I don't know if anybody could relate, but from now on, yo, you are there for yourself, your family, and your dreams and aspirations. Nothing else. Listen, I appreciate y'all. And if y'all made it all the way to the end of the video, drop a like on the video. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care. Peace.